Hey guys, welcome back to the Detailing Space. In today's video we're going to be taking a quick look at rinseless washers, and if you've never used them before, the best way to get the most out of them. So for a long time I was on the side of not using rinseless washers. I couldn't quite get my head around them, but last year I was having quite a lot of problems. I think we just had a hot summer, and having a black car, it was just very difficult to keep it washed and stop products drying on. So yeah, last year I went ahead and I tried P&S Absolute, which everyone bangs on about. Absolutely cracking product and smells amazing, just like coconuts. But in this video we're going to be taking a quick look at Garage Therapy's latest product, their One Rinseless. So yeah, I'm going to show you quickly how to use this and why I think this product is quite amazing. So to begin with then, all you're really going to need to do a rinseless wash is, well, your rinseless wash solution, a bucket, clean water, and then towels or a noodle mitt or something along those lines. A lot of people use the big red sponges. I've never tried them. Again, I don't like the idea of them, but maybe I'll do a video on that one day. Garage Therapy for their product recommends 6 to 8 microfiber towels. As I say, I'm using a noodle mitt, a large noodle pad here from Alien Magic. So yeah, all you need to do is get your bucket of water ready. So you want about 15 litres of water. The beauty with Garage Therapy's product is it's got different dilution ratios. So light soiling 1 to 384. They're always weird instructions on rinseless, I find. Extreme is 1 to 128, and then medium is 1 to 256. So for easy maths, for easy numbers for you guys, 15 litres of water, 50 ml of products, pretty much going to get you a 1 to 300 mix. That's somewhere between medium and light soiling. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I find it works really great for me. So you don't need to go and get the calculator out and try and figure out how much. You just want to get 15 litres of clean water. If possible, use deionized water. Just if you do get any bits of dribbles later on, it's not going to cause any water spotting. And then just drop in 15 litres of this. Unlike some of the others, you give this a good shake before starting it. You've got such as Absolute, where you're supposed to tip it backwards and forwards. But yeah, Garage Therapy, give it a good shake and add that into your bucket. An added bonus as well, and again, this is not absolutely essential, it's just a habit that I've picked up from Absolute, is get a pressure sprayer as well. So once you've got your solution mixed up in your clean bucket, just get your pressure sprayer and drop that in there and put about a litre and a half of solution, and then you can pre-wet the panels, get the polymers working and encapsulating the dirt before you go ahead and contact it. Also, it's worth mentioning as well, a rinseless wash would usually be done on a lightly soiled car, something maybe a week's worth of dust. If you've done several hundred miles, if it's dry weather you may be able to, but normally you might want to get out the full contact gear. So as I say, anyway, you want to pre-wet the panels. Now again, in hotter weather I will do one panel at a time, so pre-spray one panel, leave it 30 seconds a minute, and then go in there with your mitt, your towels, whatever it is you're using, and just work top down as you would on a regular wash, and then go ahead and dry that. Now the only thing to bear in mind if you're doing one panel at a time is when you come to dry that panel, be careful of overlapping onto the next panels that may have some dirt on them. If like today, where I've got a bit of shade and it's quite a nice cloudy day, although it is still quite warm, you can wet down one entire side if you wish, and then wash that entire side as you kind of would on a normal wash. It just makes it a little easier when you do come to the drying stage. In terms of how much product should you have in your noodle mitt, your towel, basically dunk in your towel, let it absorb, or dump in your noodle mitt and let it absorb all of the product it can, and then when you go to pull that out of the bucket, just give it a good squeeze. You don't want it dripping, like running out of the towels and the mitts. A slight little bit of a drip, maybe you add a little bit of pressure and you notice some come out. And as you can see here, the towels, the mitts still hold a hell of a lot of product even when they're not dripping. So that's pretty much all you need. You just need it heavily damp, let's say, yeah, to the point where it's not absolutely dripping out of the wash media that you're using. So as always then, work top down, start on the roof and do your windows, your bonnet, and then just work around the car in a methodical manner. As I said, just work from the top of the door down to the bottom. When you get about halfway down the door, flip the wash mitt, the towel, whatever it is you're using, flip that over. If you are using multiple towels, remember to fold them into quarters, and you'll probably use one towel per large panel, so one for the front door on either side. So that's 2 towels, one on the rear doors, bonnet, roof, and boot or hatchback, whatever you've got. So yeah, it's going to be like 1 microfiber towel per panel. And then, of course, you can use this again if your car is lightly soiled. You can use this on your alloy wheels as well. So whatever solution you've got left over, it might be looking a bit cloudy at this stage. Doesn't really matter. All the dirt has settled to the bottom. The polymers have done what they need to do. They've grabbed the dirt, encapsulated it, and it's sank to the bottom. Which also, bear in mind, don't go agitating the life out of your water when you put your mitt back in. So when you do your wheels then, I'm just using a small wheel wooler here to get in between the spokes. And again, a tiny noodle mitt. Again, just use a microfiber towel here, and then a separate microfiber towel to dry them. Again, with this, you're not really going right into the barrels. This is just for light cleaning. I mean, maybe you're going to be using this if you've limited access to water, if you live in apartments, a block of flats, anything like that. So there we have it then. Rinseless washing is quite easy to do. It's just getting over that hurdle that you have to snow foam, you have to pre-wash, and you have to have sudsy shampoo. It is a bit alien to begin with, and we just have to trust the process. Last summer, I must have washed my car half a dozen, maybe 10 times with a rinseless wash solution, and I have done this year again 4 or 5 times. I think I've used this Garage Therapy one 3 or 4 times already now, and there are no swirls in the paintwork still. That car was fully paint corrected 3 years ago almost. It was 3 years in November. Yes, it's ceramic coated, but there are 0 swirls, 0 scratches on that, and that's after about 10 to 15 in total rinseless washes now. So yeah, as long as the car's not too dirty and you're doing it safe, you should be good to go, and you shouldn't really have to worry about inflicting any damage to your paintwork. So once again, thanks so much to Garage Therapy for sending this out, and also smells really nice. I thought it smelled like a hair shampoo. Apparently it's aloe. It's aloe vera in there. It smells absolutely fantastic using that. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and you've now learned how to do a rinseless wash. You can go out there and safely do that. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Also, go ahead and click this icon up here. That will get you subscribed to this channel as well. It really does help us out, and according to YouTube, you'll enjoy these videos down below. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next video.